Now, of the incubus and the succubus, good question. Not real. Not real in the context of you should be scared of them. If you actually look up the Wikipedia understanding the succubus, it'll tell you Europeans made it up. So that's some shit they didn't understand. Now that phenomenon, because you got to remember, vagina, vortex. But here's the trick. A penis is a vortex too. It's just a vortex going clockwise. The vagina counterclockwise. You get what I'm saying? So because you're always giving out energy. That's why God's always trying to hand out some dick. And the woman makes the choice and receives. So these vortexes are spiritual havens. So based upon your thought of what's going on that time, or you just letting your guard down, or your aura down, or your shield of Jesus down, which is your aura, you may have something attached to that ass feeding. I just let it eat, baby. Just let it eat, baby. You know what I'm saying? I wore this succubus out. I was like, yeah, nigga, you want what? Nigga, what? You say, that's what you want to do. So let's do it. And banged it out. And it was actually an ancestor that I knew. I'm not going to say no names. An ancestor that I knew. I was like, all she really did different besides having an encounter, which I had many encounters with spirits, was be able to stay and attach for an alchemical thing. So it's a lot. It's draining a lot of energy, but what you get out of it. See, not understanding that, it becomes vampiric and this, that, the other. And most of it becomes vampiric because no one knows how to actually call on that, or when it shows up, how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the case. So it became this law of something could attack you. If you look at the textbook reason, this incubus is the guy, succubus is the girl. And there's vampires, well, niggas who pretend to be vampires, who name themselves Incubus. There's a nigga I knew who called himself Incubus. What's your name? I am Incubus. He was on the train, and he had like the vampire shit. There's a whole vampire community. They drink each other's blood and everything. Oh no, that's a thing. Like the Moors, like the Nubians and the Moors. There's the vampires, nigga. They're in that. There's an author called Constantinos. And you could tell he was one of them goth dudes, but he's done a vampire book. Now, there's another book called Blood Magic by Seth, I think it is. It's corny, real stupid. You could tell he was just a white boy who likes to cut himself. So now he put the occult in it, so everything becomes cutting yourself for magical entities in this book. And but all this comes from this vampiric lifestyle. You know, when I worked at Roadrunner Records, the rock label, we had a vampire who worked there. She used to take pictures, selfies, like, with the fangs, with capes and shit. And then she was with another nigga, and, you know, they would just, you know, suck each other's blood. It was just wild. You know what I'm saying? Get a little blood, do a little fucking, get a little blood. And, so there's real vampire-ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? And now, there's real vampire-ass niggas. So, I used to meet female deities all the time, fuck them in my dreams. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. So there's a whole vampire blood thing got going on here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just the Moors and the Nubians and the 5%ers. It's a whole other true blood going on out there. Wolves and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've ran with the pack tonight. So, why did I bring that up? I don't know. All right. So, okay, I used to be on the train, and a nigga had green eyes with a cape on. You know, I see him from time to time on the train. And, why you got that on? My name is Incubus. I'm like, Nigga, you making that up, nigga. Your voice don't go like that, nigga. And them are contacts, motherfucker. And them teeth you can get at the store in the village. Cut the bullshit, Incubus.